Good morning. Through the trees there's the pond. That was Pleasant Pond. I stayed at Pleasant Pond lean-to last night. Temperature's got near 40. Not too bad. Working on making the first climb. We were right down by pretty much the base of the hill. About about 1,000 foot of climb this morning. And we'll have one other climb, and the rest of it is going to be pretty easy trail, provided whatever the rocks and roots throw at us. It'll be good. It's been nice doing 20s again. I did like 23 the other day, 23 and a half. Yesterday we did 20, and that's what was spending 4 hours in town in Caratunk. Went in a little Sterling bed and breakfast. They have a little resupply store. Got some stuff from there. Then they shuttled us over to this pub. We got lunch and got to spend a little bit of time in the hot tub. And then we called for a ride and got back to the trail and decided to keep on pushing another 6. So yesterday ended up being pretty good. So right now we're about 27 miles away from Monson. Monson is the last town right before 100-mile wilderness. And there's Crocs making it up the hill. We're both moving at a slower pace this morning. I guess it's time to try to warm up, get the blood moving. So yeah, we want to get over 20 today. Depends on what time it is. It's not out of the question to push all the way into Monson. Do 27. We'll see how the day goes, but the main thing is just get over to 20. So I'm gonna keep going up the hill. I'm near the top. I don't have too much further to go. And I'll check back in later. Bye. So we made it to the top of this climb. As much as the temperature's in the 40s and the wind is blowing, I'm sweating my ass off. I've taken this hoodie off. If I get somewhere that way, it seems to be some of the higher peaks so far. It's kind of more in the direction. Let me get out of this wind and real quick. I'll talk to you later. I'm down on this road, down around the power lines and stuff. And there's a pond. We gotta go around this end. I guess we got a little bridge that we're gonna cross. Now when it gets to the other side, I don't know if it continues, how far it continues up the road, or does it go straight into a path. And somebody's got a little dock out there. Troutdale Road. Huh. Yeah. We got a little road walk. Oh, well, maybe we're not crossing the bridge. Maybe we're just crossing them rocks over there. It could be a strong possibility. There comes somebody hiking. All right, we'll check in later. Bye. I've turned off the roadway. We sure do have a rock crossing. But there's a lot of rocks. I guess I just go straight through there. This time there's plenty of rocks to choose from. Which ones to step on? back up into the woods. All right, I will check in later. Here's a little bit of views again. We went over another peak coming down. Kind of cool. I still have no clue what mountain over there is Katahdin. I'm sure from here we probably could see it by now. I just have no clue. I said, let me get down. There's the next shelter about a mile and a half away. I'm gonna stop there and eat lunch for a bit. Then I'll continue on pushing miles. I think I might probably end up stopping about 5 miles short of Monson. There's a shelter there. So that's possibly where I'll end up stopping at for tonight. That'll still be about 22 miles. Today the miles ain't flowing as well as they did yesterday. A little bit more climbing and stuff to do. Slows you down. So, all right, I'm gonna put this away and keep on going. Talk to you later. Bye. So further off in the distance, trying to, oops, not very good at trying to point, but that pointy one is possibly Katahdin right there in the middle of the screen. That one could be it. It's still off there in the distance a bit, but that one could be it. Like I said, I have no clue. So, all right, I'm gonna keep going. Bye. There's a snake. It's been a while. It's like a little baby garter or something. Little snake.
Snake?
Yep.
Garter snake?
Yeah. Yep. This is the third one I've seen in Maine, but the other two, before I can get the phone out, they were gone.
Oh yeah.
He was right here on the trail and just turned up. Slowly moving up in them leaves. So it's rolling along at a good pace, trying to get to this next shelter early. Come across this. It stopped me in my tracks. I figured, damn, I needed to get a picture of it. It's kind of cool. This section's been pretty nice for the last couple miles anyways. There's a lot of rocks early on, but right now it's actually kind of flowing good. Able to keep the pace up pretty good. Have I got maybe 4 miles to get to the shelter, and I think it's maybe 3 o'clock. I've just been moving along, haven't really paid attention to what time it was or anything, but so basically I would potentially be there before 5 o'clock right now with the pace that I've been pushing. It's nice to be able to get some miles in again. Last couple of days we did like 23. Yesterday we did 20. Today's looking like probably a 22 mile day, leaving 5 into Monson tomorrow. Then I got to get a hold of my buddy Dipper and see how he's coming along, and then we'll roll back out either Sunday morning or Monday morning, and then either way we can summit Saturday. Sunday gives us an extra day. We'd actually be over there by Friday. It gives us an extra day if the weather's bad. If it's good, well, shit, we can just go up on Friday. Gives us an extra day afterwards to relax. I should have bought my train ticket. I could get down to the bus station in Bangor I think it leaves about 2:30. And then it'll go down to Boston, where I'll lay over for almost 5 hours, I think. There's a couple hours it lays over. And then I gotta get on the train from there all the way back to Newport News, Virginia. And then I'll just be picked up again. I could have set it to go to Norfolk, but then it's just a whole nother bus. And I'm close enough down that way that a half hour drive is much better than getting on another bus, which will probably take more than that. So, all right, I'm gonna keep on going, and we'll talk to you later. All right, so there's water all over the place around here. I've already crossed a couple spots. The trail goes across it in a couple. I was already over this way once. All those branches, they're gonna go underwater. I seen the dam over there. I seen where people went the other side. I tried to go around the other side, and I ended up with soaked feet. And there's a blaze. Trail comes through here. There's water everywhere. Water behind me, which I crossed already twice. And I just ended up with soaked feet. So I figured I might as well come back over this way. Let's see how soft it is. It seems to be all right, I guess. Well, here goes nothing. 1 foot in, and yeah, I'm walking through the water. This is the trail, wet feet and all. Whew. That's where I just came through. Once I got my feet soaked, I was like, the hell with it. They're already wet. There's no chance of keeping them dry at this point. The only thing you can do is laugh. Let's see. Is there any more water? Probably going to be. I mean, you got a beaver dam, right there. It looks like a bunch of people have slipped right here. Yeah, there's another white blaze. I mean, you can see there's a trail. Kind of funny. All right, well, climb the rock pile and keep on going. See ya. So Crocs is on the other side. I advised her to change her shoes so she didn't end up with wet ones. It looks like once we get over here, it does start to go back up though. Just be careful letting yourself down. It is solid though.
My shoes just want to stick in.
That's probably about as deep as you'll get right there.
Okay.
It's a little bit drier up this way, as I wouldn't even try to put your shoes on yet. I mean, you're not gonna cross any more water. There's a little bit more mud. Actually, there's a slick spot, so you have to be careful around the corner here. Right here looks like people have slid, but I mean, it looks like it's relatively solid, the mud for the most part. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, it's not that deep here at all.
Wasn't even too cold. That was fine.
It was cool.